welcome back. I want to play a quick clip of President Donald Trump in a press conference on Saturday talking about what the U.S. is going to do with Venezuela. Of course, it does have oil infrastructure. It was once highly producing oil, but since, of course, Maduro's takeover, the oil production has been limited. Here's Trump on Saturday.
As everyone knows, the oil business in Venezuela has been a bust, a total bust, for a long period of time. They were pumping almost nothing by comparison to what they could have been pumping and what could have taken place. We're going to have our very large United States oil companies, the biggest anywhere in the world, go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure, the oil infrastructure, and start making money for the country. And we are ready to stage a second and much larger attack if we need to do so. So we were prepared to do a second wave if we needed to do so. We actually assumed that a second wave would be necessary, but now it's probably not. The first wave, if you'd like to call it that, the first attack was so successful, we probably don't have to do a second, but we're prepared to do a second wave, a much bigger wave, actually. This was pinpoint, but we have a much bigger wave that probably won't have to do.
And as the weekend has gone on, now we've reached into the point of Monday. It's kind of been static, is what we're hearing from these United States energy and oil companies on what they are planning to do if they're actually going to follow through. Of course, most of these companies, I mean, they're not owned by the United States. The United States, of course, does have regulations on them, but there is nothing forcing those oil companies to go into Venezuela to essentially help their oil production. So that is kind of the question that remains here. I mean, is it, and I think also in that press conference, President Trump, I mean, he downed Venezuela for what it has in oil, but yet it appears, and Democrats have argued this too, that he's only attacked Venezuela for its oil. And the only reason I'm mentioning that point is because later in the press conference and in that clip you just watched, he praised what the future of their oil looks like, even though, again, in that press conference, he downed Venezuela for what has happened with its oil production. So there's just been so many questions there about what the future looks like for Venezuela, what the future appears to be at this point in time for the oil. So that this part of the story, the oil part, the future of pulling oil and getting it to the U.S. I mean, that's something I'm very interested in to see what these oil companies, these energy companies, I should say, are even going to say.